Welcome to the Founders Table podcast, where we unveil the insights behind entrepreneurship and becoming the CEO of your own life. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram and TikTok for more.
We're back.
Yes, we are.
Back, baby.
It's been a minute.
We're back. We're back. We're back.
Well, not that long. 2 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, it feels like a long time. You know, when I'm separated from you, I get anxious and, I yearn to be.
Yearn.
Yearn. That's a weird word, right?
I was in Jersey all week last week.
What was there?
Oh, I didn't tell you. We're actually closing down the Jersey office.
Wait, you're closing it down?
Yeah.
Really?
Shutting it down. They're going to work from home.
Okay.
Yeah, because I only had 5 guys over there.
The Hobbit hole's going away?
Yeah, we're renting it out.
Wow.
Yeah. The guys are going to work from home over there, which they're happy about anyway. And it just didn't make sense to keep it open. And it was just a heavy load on me.
Yeah.
Going out there every other month and then sending Scott or whoever else.
So now will
there.
all of them be pulled in to a virtual meeting and?
Yeah. Meetings, and then they're going to be coming out once a quarter. I'm going to fly the whole team out here for a week and spend a week out here with us over there.
That's better. And then you don't have to go back to Jersey.
Yeah. So,
I mean,
but a part of me is like,
you kind of always bring the jersey with you wherever you go, but now you actually don't have to go back there.
yeah, a part of me is like, though, it was like a little emotional, but I'm trying to make a good business decision, and to have that overhead for no reason when they could produce the same at home.
You think they will?
Yeah, I think so. I think they'll actually produce better.
No, let's talk about that. Let's talk about maybe like
The work from home thing?
Yeah, in person versus work from home. Like you and I have experienced both of that. I think the whole world has experienced, it through COVID, having to go virtual. Like, what do you think? Is it better in person or is it like as effective virtually?
I think it all depends on the position that they're in. So, for example, the guys here doing the first sale over here, there's no way they could work from home because they have to be so disciplined and hit their 5 hours of talk time and hit their $300 a day and blah, 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 and take their 15-minute breaks when the time's allotted, that they need to be managed all day. Get back on. Now, for the guys that are working from home in Jersey, they have 8 set appointments a day. Right, so there's so much downtime throughout the day anyway. So they call a guy, he's on a job, I can't do it, let's do it, reschedule. Now they got an hour off. Now, yeah, they're digging through a little bit, looking for like old ones to pitch, but there's so much downtime and everything's predicated on those appointments showing up.
Got it.
So like for that situation, it works because we're doing it now with 2 guys already. We have one guy in Jersey's been doing it from home. Another guy that was here moved to Idaho. He's doing it from home, and they're producing at the same level because it's a different kind of. It depends on the position. Like, I believe tech guys can work from home because they're just working on code and they're working on projects and they're having meetings as they need to. But like this first sale over here, I can't imagine that ever working from home because it requires
Don't you think there's a vibe and an
Absolutely.
energy? I mean, I have a fairly virtual staff. Actually, I'd say mostly virtual staff, but I come and work here in your office
just to get the energy.
I feel different when I walk in here, and I feel,
of course,
I feel the vibe. I hear the bell ringing, and I get pumped up. We closed a deal this morning, like
over here.
Yeah,
that's good.
Feels great,
Of course.
And what was cool is I actually brought one of my salespeople with me here, and we were in the room when we closed the deal, and we were like, yeah, you get up and like high five. Oh shit, you like high five, and you get all like.
But
fired
that's
up.
the thing is that over there, because I had 5 guys there in an office that fits 20, there was no energy in there. There was no. It was so hard to. I'd rather bring them here to be a part of this culture 6 times a year than try to have a vibe and energy with 4 or 5 guys in an empty room over there. It's just like there was no energy there. You know what I mean? So
so you think they're going to do better?
At least the same or better.
And then, how much like the financially wise, how much does that end up saving you guys annually?
It's like depending on the month, it's 10 to 15K a month.
Wow.
To keep that place open.
Wow.
Now, if there was,
and that doesn't include obviously the payroll. That's just the hard cost.
Just the hard cost, just the rent, the internet, the cleaning, the supplies, the fucking, all that shit. Just that alone, it was a lot.
I mean, 15 G's a month. That's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
I mean, you could hire like a really good person, or you could take all of that, to the bottom line.
Yeah.
Right. And then, I always think about it through the lens of an enterprise value. On a business like yours where the multiples are high, I mean, that's a lot of money. Like, back in your pocket.
And the other problem
now and into the future.
The other problem was the reason why we couldn't get it bigger again was, here, right? We have 70 people here, the vibe, the energy, right? So most of the guys here, they start out at this first sale, learn the whole system, they get good, and then they get moved over. And that's a much harder sale. What the guys in Jersey do, the upsell, is a lot harder to do. It's a long 45-minute pitch, screen share, a lot of conversational. When this is a very transactional, the first sale, it's 20-minute quick, in and out, one call close. So over there, to get somebody off the street and have them just do that sale without starting out at the foundationary sale and learn the system.
Almost impossible.
For the past 2 years, I can't tell you how many guys we've hired that didn't work out in Jersey because they're not getting the basics with that first sale. You know what I mean? And so it was we were trying. And then what we're spending on Indeed and hiring and training and dude, we just did our numbers for like how much it costs us to bring a training class in. So on this first sale, when we bring 10 guys in to end up with 3, it's roughly $25,000 a month.
Wow.
Between Indeed, training for that week, paying the minimum wage, like it's a lot of fucking money.
And then do you get that back out of that training class?
Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. You know, you hope to end up with 1 or 2 killers that pay it off over time.
Yeah.
A lot of times we lose.
Wow.
You know?
I mean,
but that's the world of sales.
no, it's the cost of doing business in
And
general.
the cost of doing business
like
in general,
it costs money to run a business. It costs even more money to run like a growing business, you know?
Yeah.
Because you're constantly taking the profits and putting them back in. That's why I think a lot of entrepreneurs, they get this like rose-colored glass view of like what it's gonna be like. You're gonna, go get your LLC, turn the open sign over on your door, and the money's gonna come pouring in.
Yeah, we're trying to be a lot more efficient right now, especially with AI, which is the topic all the time. But now, which I told you and I sent you a recording.
Yeah.
So we had Gil. Gil, great guy. We've been using him as a call center in Mexico for like 3 years now, primarily to answer the phones and solve the low-level stuff, right? So we have 5 guys over there, and there's roughly 200 calls a day that come in from customers of ours, right? It's a lot of phone calls.
It's a lot.
And they would take all those phone calls and still wouldn't be at 100% answer rate. They'd still miss phone calls, right? And right now, the target every month for them was to be at a 90% answer rate. So still missing 10% of the calls because they're all on the phones. And
That's still 2 calls a day.
Right, and that adds up. And customer
60 calls a month.
And maybe he calls, he gets mad, nobody answered,
Cancels.
charge back, cancel, whatever.
Yeah.
So last week, we decided to finally test out the AI customer service agent. So we wanted to just literally do it for 10 phone calls and test it. And we turned it on, and I listened to the first phone call, and I was like, oh my God, she sounds so good. He's like, don't turn it off, leave it on. So we left it on for 3 days straight, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She took every call.
AI!
She took 100% of the calls. And
I love how you refer to her as she, like a real person.
Her name is Megan.
Megan.
She is real.
She is.
Okay? She has her own consciousness. So, and then after we did it, out of the 160 calls, there was 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute conversations, and I listened to a bunch of them. There was only 2 people out of the 160 that said, are you a robot? Is this AI?
Really? And how did she reply?
She replies that she is.
Hey, yeah, I'm Megan.
She's like, yeah,
I
I'm
have
an
my
AI
own
assistant
consciousness.
agent. I'm here to help you, right? But like, the amazing part was that all we did was load up the script, and she just adapts her words. Like, the customer is looked up by their phone number. Hi, this is Megan. I'm here to help you. Let me look up your account. What's your phone number? And phone number. I pulled your account. I see what you put. How can I help you? I just want to know exactly what's going on. I paid for. Okay, let me look up your account. Hold on 1 second here. Also, your Google business listing is not verified yet. We did send a PIN code over to the email address, nicklong@nxt90.com.
Did you just give out my email? Did you just give out my email?
I did, yeah. Nick@nxt90.com.
You just gave out my email
to the world.
To the world. Wow.
With the millions of viewers
yeah,
watching
our
around the world.
Millions of people are. And by the way, if you send me an email, I don't really check it, so I apologize in advance for my friend here. He's a little slow.
And then she's like, did you get that? Did you get that PIN code? No, I didn't get it yet. Okay, would you like me to nudge Google to give you that PIN code again? Like, she's just throwing. All right, let me button this up for you. So I'm gonna make a support ticket for you. We're gonna get your Google listing verified. Anything else I can help you with? Do I have any open invoices? Yeah, actually you do. You have a $190 invoice that's owed September 4th. Would you like me to text you a payment link so you can make that payment now? She's like, yeah, send me the text. Text sent to you. The lady made the payment right there.
No way.
From the text on her phone. Yeah, dude. And like, we didn't even load a lot of stuff into it to make it learn.
And it's only going to get better.
It just learns on its own so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, it was amazing. So I'm like, just leave it on. We left it on for 3 days, and then we called Gil. We said, hey, bro, Gil. He's like, I get it. I'm working on AI myself. Like, look, end of the month, we got to wrap it up. So that's 5 guys in Mexico.
Wow.
That was costing us $12,000 a month.
Wow.
For those 5 guys, you know how much she cost that first day? 160 calls? $27.
What?
Yeah.
For the first 3 days?
The first day.
Oh, the first day.
About
Okay.
$27 a day.
So $27 a day. So now you're looking at $600. I mean,
compared to $12,000 a month.
Wow.
And she's giving them everything, whatever they ask. And then if it's something she doesn't know, I'll make a support ticket and have a customer service agent get back to you, as if she doesn't know the answer. And she's gonna know more and more answers as we load it. And she answered 100% of the phone calls.
Wow.
I'm so impressed. Like, I didn't think it moved this fast.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
I mean, my head is spinning because, you know, you saw what I did, you know, with my AI agent, and I think that's probably, I don't know, 5-6%, maybe 10% of the capacity in which you can use this.
Not even.
Like it's wild.
We even made one for sales just to test it out, and I was like, pitch me right now why I should buy this, and she was just like trying to hard close me.
Really?
High pressure closing.
And it was good?
Yeah, I'm giving her objections, rebuttals. She's overcoming all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is crazy.
I mean, I think the world of, like, you know, call it tier 1, tier 2 humans on phone calls, at least, like whether at sales, customer service, like technical support, I think all of that is going to be replaced by AI very soon.
This specific one that we're using, it's called Vapey, right?
Vapey?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them now. This one's specifically designed for customer service agents and also for short B2B sales calls. Short. Not a 45-minute screen share presentation, but a short one-call close, 15, 20-minute sale. It's built to do that.
Can it do like appointment setting?
Yeah, it could do appointment setting. It could do anything. Send payment links out, collect payments over the phone.
Wow.
I know. It's like unbelievable.
Yeah, I've got to. I mean, we're definitely advancing with AI, but we're kind of like going at the real deep level.
Sure.
The stuff that we're going to do as far as, you know, helping businesses exit and, you know, tax strategy and like reading data, complex due diligence stacks and all that kind of stuff. But I actually think I need to come a lot more forward and look at what's the low-hanging fruit that AI can help improve your business, you know?
What I'll say is this, is like, just don't underestimate it, because Kevin was talking about, let's launch, like, well, take it easy, bro, just to be careful. We turned it on. I was like, don't turn it off, dude. This is amazing. Like,
is it still running right now?
It's answering every phone call. That's it.
Really?
We never turned it off.
Wow.
We turned it on to test 10 phone calls, and we haven't turned it off ever.
Really?
That's it. Yeah, we had to call Gil and fire our whole Mexico team.
Are you actually like seeing if it's improving?
Yeah. So Kiki over in Tampa is listening to every single phone call, because even that first day,
because you can give feedback to the AI, right?
You keep updating the prompts. So even that first day, what she was doing was she was saying colon and slash. She's like, okay, so your business name, colon, do you want me to do this, slash, this, and that? She was saying colon and slash, and they still didn't say, are you a robot?
Like she was like, if there was like such and such dash this.
Yeah, dash this. I'll get you Google listing, slash, Bing listing. Like, yeah, she was like saying slash and colon throughout the whole thing, and no one still didn't even say, are you a robot?
Wow.
Even with like the little errors.
Maybe we're the robots.
I also think it has to do with who we're talking to. And without being disrespectful, you know, we deal a lot with contractors, plumbers, roofers. They're not like the most technically inclined people, and that's fine because they're good at what they do. They don't have to be technically inclined.
Sure.
And, you know, like, I'm privy to AI, so are you.
Right.
So as soon as I hear a call, I'll start to I'll sniff it out eventually, but a lot of people don't even.
And sometimes I think we don't even care. We just we want the outcome, you know, like sometimes we'd rather talk to AI because we know we're not going to get any of the fluff. And as long as the AI can hear you and understand you and regurgitate back to you, who cares?
Well, there's also, I was talking to, so right away after we did those 3 days, I called our compliance girl. So we have a girl that we use, and she updates every year our consent forms, our terms and conditions, because if you're a business owner and people visit your site a lot or you do whatever, and you don't have your shit right and updated every year, you could get jammed up. I was like, hey, what's up with AI? She's like, you're totally good to use it right now as long as your consent form says it's treated like a robocall, like you have automated technology. But she's like, they are going to court to make a ruling eventually that's going to say that she's going to have to announce that she is AI on the call.
Oh, really?
I was like, what do we do then? I was like, I know exactly what to do. You go head on with it. Yeah, hi, I'm your AI super agent. I could answer any question you want 10 times better than any human. What do you need in a status? I could give you status on your Google listing, your Apple, your Bing, your listings, your reviews. What can I help you with? And just go head on with it.
Yeah.
Because all the customer wants is the information they're looking for.
That's what I'm saying. They want,
whether it's a fucking human or a robot, as long as they're getting what they're calling for.
They want the outcome.
Right.
They want the maximum outcome for the minimal amount of input.
Amount of time.
That's what any human wants in
They want to get their
anything.
answers in 5 minutes. What am I? Most of my clients, they just say, I just want to know what I paid for.
Right.
Oh, you paid, you get your Google listing updated right now. It's showing the verified check mark. You're good to go. It looks like you need a couple of reviews. And like, she just boom. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
It looks like you can use a couple of pictures on Bing Places. You only have 2. You really should have about 8. So I can open up a ticket for you.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Like, how often are you guys rehashing like all your data?
For the AI,
yeah.
they're literally doing it all day right now.
All
because
day.
now we're so in on it. They're monitoring the calls all day and updating the prompts and making sure.
No. I wasn't saying that. Okay, so like you guys generate 25,000 leads a month, right?
Yeah.
Which is massive, by the way. So 25,000 leads a month, like.
I know where you're going with this. Here's what we're going to do now. So now we've generated 700,000 leads since we started doing this 5 years ago. So we're testing out now the AI sales agent, and we're going to start having the AI call the leads from 3 years ago and test them out.
Because you haven't called those in a long time, right?
No.
Like how long?
This is what I do to rehash. My marketing team sends an email out every day to a segment of my list. And saying, hey, looks like you never completed you never got your listing verified, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to get it verified? Click here and I'll have somebody call you. So every day we're reaching out to a portion of the leads, and then they opt back in to become like a new lead for one of my guys to call. So every day we're hitting the email list to get them back in, but then we'll start testing the AI on the older leads. But we're not hitting the ones 3 years ago no more.
Yeah.
We already burnt those out. But we'll have her start doing it, Megan. Or somebody else.
Yeah, I like Megan, but maybe I think you need to sweeten her voice a little bit.
Well, actually, what we're doing is you could pick the kind of person. So Megan's like a California one. We're actually going to launch Antonio soon.
Antonio,
who's a homosexual agent. I'm dead serious. Because hey, people love talking to people that are a little more flamboyant.
How do you know he's AI? How do you know he's homosexual?
You actually pick it. You pick Antonio. He's a gay agent. You actually
it says that.
Yes, it says it. It fucking says it.
But if it's a robot, like, doesn't it like all robots? And aren't all robots the same?
Well, look, dude, it's his personality type.
Well, but,
you picked a personality type.
Like how? Like I mean, it's they're just robots. They're not hims or hers.
They're robots with a flamboyant personality.
Okay, but why? What?
They're like emulating it.
Yeah,
they're emulating somebody who is LGBTQ. How would you say it?
I got it. So you think Antonio's going to do well?
I think Antonio's going to crush it.
Is it ironic that he has the same name as you?
And he looks like Antonio Banderas in the picture.
He does?
No, I made that up.
See? Because I think you might be the real life Antonio.
I'm the real life Antonio.
And you like Antonio Banderas.
But there's hundreds of different personalities.
I think you crush it. Crush it with the sales agent.
I think so too. It's going to take a little time, but yeah. Or you know what? I say that, and then you launch it and it sells. Like I keep saying, don't underestimate it, because every time I underestimate it, it does better than what I thought it was going to do.
Yeah.
So another thing we're going to be doing is, which this has been out there already, but we haven't done it, is that you have an AI assistant sales agent that's side by side with your sales agent, listening to the call
and then giving them prompts
and giving you what to say next.
That's been around for a bit, I think.
But now it's like,
way better.
Yeah, so now we're going to launch that hopefully the next fourth quarter and give our agents that AI assistant to help them with objections and rebuttals.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm totally open to AI, and I'm embracing it.
You have to.
But I think even as open-minded as I am about it, like I still think that we're only seeing like a drop in the bucket of the full capacity of what this thing could do. I wish I had more time, because if I did, I think I could like eliminate a lot of stress from my life and get back more time. So it's like this weird thing is that I think we have to, as entrepreneurs, spend some time to literally master and study AI, and we will get back like a disproportionate amount of time.
It's I'm launching a new product, by the way. We're going to start a new front end sale. We made our own review product, and we're going to start
You're
testing
gonna be
it.
selling time and calls with me.
Yeah, and I made the script with the AI with me. So I wrote the first version, uploaded in. It's like it's a little too long. You got to shorten it. Plus the flow's a little off. So under the second paragraph, I would transition more this way.
Do you use chat or you use Gronk or what do you use?
I use chat.
Chat.
I use chat.
5.0 is out, right?
5.0 I paid it $20 a month for that one. But they're all good. I mean,
Yeah.
Grok, I'm on Twitter a lot, so I use Grok while I'm on there sometimes. I mean, they're all amazing.
Check this out. Last night I was over at a buddy's house. Like in this, so you and I, are, you're damn near 50. I'm still in my mid 40s.
Take it easy, 48.
But I'm going to be 46. Oh Jesus, next month. Anyway, I'll consider you in your late 40s. I'll still say in my mid 40s. But anyway, my kids. We were over at my friend's house. We're like, where are the kids? And we couldn't find the kids. My friend has a big house, movie theater, pool, the whole nine. His son has like this little secret cubby hole. We're searching everywhere for the kids. You know where the kids were? They were in the Tesla in the driveway talking, because now AI the Tesla is plugged in with Gronk.
Yeah.
Because I think that's
Musk.
Elon's thing.
Yeah.
And they were getting roasted by Gronk in the Tesla. So my 9-year-old son was getting roasted by Gronk. Like they fed it some prompts about him.
That's
and then
awesome.
for 20, they were in there like just laughing their faces off, getting roasted by AI.
That's amazing.
Dude, can you imagine like people think it's scary. I don't know. I think it's advancement. I think it's one of those things that it's like the advent of the radio or the telephone or the internet or the cell phone. Anything that was disrupted from a technological perspective always caused humanity to be like, oh, Y2K, do you remember Y2K?
Yeah.
It's going to end. But I think this is one of the most exciting things that is happening, certainly in our lifetime.
You can make
it's better than anything we've ever seen.
Everything's so much more efficient.
Yeah.
Everything all around it.
And you know why? Here's why. It removes the emotion. It removes the human error. It removes the trauma and drama that we've been through, like as a person. Like you and I are byproducts of the environment that we were grown up in, and a lot of that stuff made us great, and a lot of that stuff has actually taken away from our own genius.
Sure.
Like AI is this ultra super intelligent being that doesn't have any of those predispositions.
Yep.
Or doesn't have the emotions to procrastinate or to think about, oh my God, am I worthy enough? It's like, it just gets the job done.
It's not like you said, I love my team. They're humans, Customers rattle them.
They do.
And they get angry.
They do.
Megan ain't going to get angry.
No.
She's going to keep killing them with kindness and make them happy.
Right.
And
actually Megan has a PhD in psychology and can actually like come back at that person with the right thing, and whether they're a narcissist or they're a sociopath or they're a Karen, like Megan will actually go into her infinite log of knowledge and be like, are you having a bad day? Like maybe we should table this call for another time. And then the person will just stop in their tracks. It's a total pattern interrupt.
It's amazing. And just like it's so hard to get 15 people all to deliver the same information on every phone call the same way. It's just fucking impossible.
Right.
But she does.
It's amazing. I love it.
No matter what.
I'm excited to see where you take it.
We're like full force.
You guys have always been a bit of trailblazers,
Yeah, we're always.
Like looking to find the edge, find the angle, like in the most ethical and meaningful ways. So I think it's going to be like super disruptive in a good way for your business and actually the businesses that you serve.
I think so too, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
AI or die. Don't cry because it's on its way.
Now, Burning Man Wednesday.
Uh-oh.
Dude, have you seen what's going on over there?
Take two.
Yeah, have you seen what's going on over there? I'm gonna actually show this video and over here.
So Mackenzie, make sure you plug this
my
video
sister is there. Okay, now because
restart your story.
Yeah.
Okay, so Burning Man, I'm going on Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right. So my sister's there now. She got there Sunday. There's been dust storms bad every night where like 40% of the camps are fucking destroyed.
Really?
Wait, let me show you what this looks like.
Come on.
Right? And I'm gonna bro.
And this is video from her?
This is video from the guys in the camp from the other 2 nights ago. Ready? Look at this one.
Now we need the rain. I didn't bring my sneakers. No. I want the rain.
Wait, let me show you this one. I think it's right here. I was like, oh my God, bro, I'm going to this.
No way.
They're hanging on for dear life, hanging on
Like-
to the tent.
Why do people subjugate themselves to this?
It's not. Last year it was mint. It wasn't like that at all. So now it's raining every night. It's rained 3 nights in a row. Now the playa, which is what's the playa, it's all like muddy. It's all like muddy. So they're hoping that it dries off in the next 2 days. 40% of the camps, their tents came down. Like I have an RV, so I'm solid. But like a lot of people fucking.
But how do you get into the RV? If it's all muddy and stuff,
There's a burner express bus that picks us up from the Reno airport and drives us right to the camp.
and then you hike in from there.
And then it's flat ground. It just might be really muddy.
Well, don't you remember? Like I think it was 2 years ago, 3
Yeah,
years ago.
when they got stuck.
People
there.
got stuck there. They were
Yeah.
stuck there for days. They're running out of food and like.
Yeah. So this is I'm going into the and then all the outfits. Of course, I had to buy all the outfits.
Did they show up?
Yeah, you're gonna die when you see these pictures, dude. I mean, like velvet fucking outfits, LED lights. I look like a fucking weirdo. Wait till you see these pictures. You're gonna fucking
No,
die.
dude. I think you actually look like you do when you go back to Jersey. Like I think this is like you look like you did, and you just come full circle on your fashion style from when you were in your early 20s and now to your late 40s.
Down the Jersey Shore.
Down in the Jersey Shore,
There's
just
80,000 people there.
80,000.
80,000 people there.
Is there a single organization that makes money off of this?
Yeah, there's the Burning Man. The tickets were $1,000 a piece.
Really?
Yeah.
So 80,000 tickets at $1,000 a piece.
Yeah, do the math.
What's 80,000 times 1,000?
80,000 times 1,000 is 80 million.
They make $80 million
Hold
off
on.
of this thing.
It's a non-profit organization, so I'm not sure.
Where does that money go?
I'm not sure how it actually works.
That money probably goes to like clean up all the junk that everybody leaves in the desert.
Here's the thing, right? They call so the word is moop, matter out of place. When you leave the camp, they go and they test the grounds, and there's like a red, yellow, and green light that pops up. And if you're not green, you get banned. There can't be one piece of fucking paper that you left behind on the ground. The trash has to all come with you. Yeah, or you get banned. You're not allowed to come back.
Wow, I like that. That's cool.
And here's another thing. So in Nevada, which my sister just told me this. So in Nevada and Las Vegas, weed's legal in California. Weed's legal in Nevada, but the desert part of this, where this is in Nevada, is federally owned. So weed is not legal.
Really?
So there's undercover cops walking around Burning Man. And if they smell weed and they catch you with weed, you get arrested right there in the spot and taken right out and put into jail.
Wow.
Yeah, which I didn't. So there's undercover cops everywhere snooping around Burning Man while you're there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm learning all these fucking things. It's insanity.
Wow. I mean, that's going to be an incredible experience.
I have to walk around. I have to have a backpack on me at all times with water, with goggles, and with a face mask because the dust storms could just happen out of nowhere. So you gotta have goggles on you at all time, water, all kinds of things, chapstick, all kinds of shit you gotta have with you at all times. It's like I spent so much money and I'm going to like a fucking. I don't even know what's going on.
I do hear though. I do hear, and actually, believe it or not, most of the people I know that have gone to Burning Man are entrepreneurs because there's like this creative collaboration.
My sister told me, she's like, you'll be just hanging out, dancing with somebody, and you could be next to 5 billionaires.
Oh, yeah.
That look like normal people with masks on and glasses.
I kid you not. I kid you not. I can count on like one hand guys that I know that have sold their companies for like multiple 8, which is like more than 10 million, and multiple 9, which is more than 100 million, that have gone to Burning Man. Some of them actually said they had some of their greatest revelations and creative moments as an entrepreneur while being at Burning Man.
Yeah.
Others have said some of the connections they have made opened up like gateways that they never thought possible.
My sister told me that
at Burning Man.
This has changed her life every time she's gone. Revelation, spiritual things, the people that she's met. She's like, it's.
So you know a friend of ours. He actually met his fiance while at Burning Man, and they were both having this like separate kind of consciousness, and they were saying like, I'm just open, like the universe God is gonna bring me my partner, and they were both having the same meditation underneath whatever like thing they were doing, and they literally like bumped into each other.
Yeah.
And because they had like put themselves in that environment and were open to it, they're like inseparable.
Yeah.
And they're now getting married. They met at Burning Man.
You know, our consultant, Stu, is a good dude. He's the one that Naveen, he sold a B2B company like mine,
Okay.
a company on the East Coast. Naveen told me he was going, so I texted him, he's going. So he's going third year in a row, and he's part of this big ski community. He's a big skier, and they go every year, and they build these monster sand fucking ski slopes.
Wow.
And they ski all day on the fucking sand, and they have.
Wow.
I know what they're like. I can't. What I'm going to be walking into on Wednesdays is like.
So when do you actually arrive?
I get there Wednesday evening about 6 o'clock, as long as everything goes according to plan.
You
And
get
I'm there till
you
Monday.
get to the camp
I get to the camp 6 p.m.
Wednesday, so you'll be there Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Come back Monday. So
Wow.
5 nights.
Wow.
5 nights. But the RV's all packed up. My sister went shopping, the groceries. We had all the gear. I just got to show up.
Wow. Are you gonna be posting some stuff like from there?
I don't know. You know, my sister's all about like the whole point is to not be on your fucking phone and leave it in the RV. I'm like, yeah, but I got it a little bit.
Well, you got to take some pictures.
Yeah,
Where do you
of
get the
course.
pictures?
Yeah, I have to.
Wow, that's gonna be
Bro,
interesting.
the outfits, you're gonna die.
Yeah.
You're gonna die when you see these outfits, dude.
I mean, when I think about like those type of deals, I think it's just opening yourself up to something you haven't experienced and being willing to see what that experience is going to teach you.
Well, here, there's a thing. It's the 10 rules of Burning Man, right? And
Yeah.
Actually, it's important just to read this out so people know. Oh, by the way, remember when we were doing a podcast a few weeks ago and we said it's a barter system?
Yeah.
And then you see someone commented, "It's not a barter system. It's gifting. You got to get your head right." I was like, "All right, take it easy, guy."
Hey,
I'm like,
take it easy.
My fucking first time burning, all right? 10 rules of Burning Man. Burning Man.
I'm gonna actually while you do that. Let's get the 10 commandments of Burning Man.
Okay, 10 principles. That's what it is. Are you ready? Here are the 10 principles of Burning Man. Okay. Number 1, radical inclusion. Anybody may be a part of Burning Man. We welcome and respect the stranger. Gifting. Burning Man is devoted to acts of gift giving. Decommodification. In order to prevent whatever. Radical self-reliance, radical self-expression, communal effort, civic responsibility, leaving no trace, participation, and immediacy. Those are the
Wow.
10 principles of Burning Man.
Wow. Okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
my sister's been giving me homework to do, reading things. It's like, it's nuts, dude. Nuts. But I'm sure I'm gonna experience something that I've never experienced before and probably never will again unless I go every year,
Yeah.
which I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but we'll see. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it.
Wow.
Pretty nuts.
So
I'm
who?
surprised you haven't gone.
I know. I know a lot of people who have gone. So who goes to Burning Man? Creative types, tech entrepreneurs, and professional. A lot of Silicon Valley is known. It's known as networking and creative escape for founders, investors, and engineers, adventurers and seekers. Wow. Like this is crazy.
Nuts.
Started in 1986.
It's been going on for like 30 years.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll come back with all the stories if I can remember them.
This is gonna be wild.
I know. I
Like,
can't wait.
This is gonna be wild.
I can't wait. I'm a little nervous, but I can't wait. I'm not the outdoorsman.
Yeah, but I think you got the RV, so you have the kind of the
Yeah, but you
comfort.
just like you can't. You gotta be like you're dusty, you're muddy, you're gross. Like you just gotta like don't bitch. It is what it is.
I think they call it Burning Man because you just burn all your clothes when you're done with it.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely not wearing these clothes anywhere else but there. I'll tell you.
No,
fucking that.
you're supposed to wear it for the Monday morning meeting. You gotta
I'm there
wear.
with a fucking velvet outfit on.
Did you get the like the little goggles that go like this?
I don't have
Or did you
those,
get
no.
like the snowboard goggles? What'd you get?
I got the snowboard goggles.
Did you get a backup pair?
Oh, I got 2 pair.
Maybe.
Oh
get-
yeah, we got everything, bro.
Yeah?
3 pairs of boots. I spent so much fucking money in this thing. I could have went away for a year.
Is your wife stoked?
Yeah, she's stoked, but she's a little nervous because like she's a girly girl and she washes her hair and she's big into the skincare and
Is
all
there,
that.
is there showers and stuff there?
So that's another thing too that I found out about. So even though we have the RV, there's not that much water. So what you do is the camp we're a part of, we had to pay $3,500 to be a part of this camp. This camp has air conditioning.
Where is
generators.
this money going?
I don't even know. So they have generators, cooling tents, and then there's these steam baths. So you get this card, right? And you get 10 minutes a day of a steam bath. You could go 10 times for 1 minute. So you slide the card and the timer goes on. You just real quick and then slide it off. So you could shower 10 times or 5 2-minute shower. Not even a shower, it's just it just steams you right off, and that's how you clean up. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm just going with it.
Wow. I wish. Well, you got it. You got to get your phone and you got to like create like give the content.
I do
to,
a video of me in the steam bath.
Yeah, well, give the content. Well, nobody wants to see that, but give the content to Mackenzie and have her create like a nice little reel.
Yeah, I have to. I have to.
You have to.
Yeah, but I'm super psyched.
Dude, that's gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's gonna be mad. Anything I think that stretches you out of your comfort zone is ultimately healthy. I think that's where we get stuck as humans, is we get just stuck in our little zone of comfort and we don't grow. And like, things are either growing or they're dying. There's really no homeostasis, right? So
Yep.
like the thing I always respected about you and the guys that we hang out with and the entrepreneurs that we run with, we're always about like this ideology of eternal expansion.
And getting uncomfortable?
Yeah, because it's like that's where life is found, is in like outside the comfort zone.
You think after this I'm going to go every year?
I think you might.
Yeah.
I think this is what I think is going to happen. I think you're gonna come home and you're gonna be like, dude, I'm never doing that again. That was crazy. That was dirty. And then you're gonna that whole thing's gonna wear off, and you're gonna be like, you know what? It's fantastic. We got to go back.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And you going to come next time?
Yeah, we'll do a founders table event there. That would be rad.
That would be sick.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. That would be sick.
Yes, founders table Burning Man.
I wonder if anybody from that founders table has been there. Probably not.
No, maybe Harry.
Maybe Harry.
Maybe
if
Harry.
anybody,
Maybe Harry.
he would have went.
Yeah, I think
Daryl's going.
Who?
Daryl, part of our Valhalla Sun. Daryl.
Oh yeah.
He's going to be there.
Nice.
Channing Tatum just got there on a private jet.
Really?
I'm going to be hanging out with him.
Are you? A little Magic Mike style?
Yes, I'm super stoked.
All right, well, don't burn your life down
I won't.
and come on back on fire so we can have another episode of the Founders Table. We out.
Later.